Today in the soda, I would take some milk churn to the dairy. And a new engine named Arthur got his spotless record broken. And a new narrow gauge engine gonna take them campers, but they can't decide. But first, I had to deliver some milk to the dairy. Thomas milkshake muddle. It was a nice summertime in the soda. The children annual summer party getting ready. There's some cakes and ice cream. The engine are very excited. One day, it was the last day of the children annual summer party. The Fat Patrol came in. Today is the last day of the children's party, so I'll make sure I'll get everything ready for the last day. The engine's very excited. And also Thomas hoped he could pick up the children. Emily, you pick up the children. Thomas would have said. Thomas, you will take some milk churns from the dairy, take it to the ice cream factory. Yes, sir. Thomas was disappointed, but it wouldn't be really useful. Soon, Thomas arrived at the dairy. The truck full of milk churns all ready. Then the dairy manager came in. Thomas, I want you to make sure to deliver the milk churns slowly, okay? Yes, sir. So Thomas went slowly to deliver the milk churns. Slowly and slowly. Soon, Thomas stopped with a signal. Hello, slow coach. I'm not a slow coach. If you wouldn't been, I would take the children. Well, I can go faster than you, Emily. How about a race, Thomas? Okay. Well, read to the signal, the winner. Thomas didn't want to be slow, but he wanted to prove Emily. Maybe I can go a bit faster. So Thomas gone a bit faster. And faster. Soon, Thomas went faster. Then there was trouble. Thomas forgot about going slow down. The milk churn started to rattle and rattle. But Thomas didn't know. He was going even more faster. And faster. Soon, Thomas arrived at the ice cream factory. I'm glad you're here, Thomas. Soon, the factory manager looked in the truck and was surprised to see the milk is almost turned to butter. This milk is almost butter. The dairyman asked Thomas if he's going too fast. If you're going too fast, Thomas, the milk will turn to butter. I'm sorry, sir. Thomas, you have to go pick up another truck full of milk churn. But you have to go slowly, okay? Yes, sir. Thomas felt terrible. Soon, Thomas picked up a new batch of milk jugs. The fat control there, he was very cross. Thomas, you haven't picked up the butter from the butter. Take it to the bakery. Now there won't be any cake for the party. Thomas felt terrible. Thomas felt terrible in the way. He let down the fat controller. He let down the children. He let himself down. Thomas went slowly and slowly delivered the milk change. Soon, Thomas arrived at the dairy. The factory manager asked Thomas to take the germ back to the dairy. Then Thomas had an idea. There will be butter for the party, for the cakes. Soon, Thomas didn't took the butter germs back to the dairy. He took them to the bakery. Soon, Thomas went even more faster and faster. The milk germs started to rattle. Soon, Thomas went everywhere. Make sure got even more faster. Even the cow and the sheep are surprised here. Oh, the rattling. Soon, Thomas arrived at the bakery. The baker was surprised to see Thomas bringing the milk germs. I need butter, not milk. But look what's inside. And he was very surprised. The almond butter's now butter, plenty enough to make plenty of cakes. Later, the fat control came to see Thomas. Thomas was upset. He thought his idea was good. Thomas, you have saved the children party. You have been a really useful engine. Thank you, sir. Thomas felt very happy. And you will be guest in honor for the children party. Thank you, sir. And Thomas beamed off. Soon, when Thomas arrived at the children's party, there was ice cream and cake and a lot of decoration. Thomas did the best summer party ever. Spotless record. A new tank engine just arrived on Sodal. He was racing around the island until he got to meet the fat controller. Thomas and Percy waiting for the new engine. Soon the new engine had came. It's all a maroon color. Maroon. Thomas, Percy, this is Arthur. Hello. Hello, Arthur. And he got a spotless record. What's a spotless record? It's a record that you stay clean for a long time. Yeah, never been dirty. Thomas, you and Percy and Arthur will shut them fish trucks in the random door. Yes, sir. And make sure to look out Arthur's record. Yes, sir. Soon, the engine will be working very hard, shutting the fish trucks. And these trucks. Arthur had to take these trucks to a fruit and vegetable to market. Ugh, these trucks are so troublesome. Well, trucks can be troublesome, but maybe you give it a little bit. Thomas's gonna play a trick on Arthur. Okay, I'll do that. And maybe you tell the truck to stop singing. I'll give it a try. Then Arthur steam off. Soon, Arthur was pushing the truck saying, hee-ho, hee-ho, Arthur can't go, we go. Oh. Can you stop that? But the truck did. Ho, 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 Arthur this, Arthur going slow. Stop singing! You have to get done on time. The truck had a plan. We'll show him! Soon the truck being so troublesome. On! Oh! Arthur went down. Then the patrol. There's a little crossing down ahead. Duck was there. Taking some truck. Arthur tried, but it was too late. Fruit, vegetables, all over Arthur and Duck. Suddenly, his spotless record is broken. Peep, what's going on? Soon, Harvey arrived with some help. What's going on here, Arthur? Controller. The trucks wouldn't stop singing, so I tried to bit them, but they wouldn't keep on going. It's my fault, sir. I want to make the truck move. Well, I both say it, but tell me how you're going with me. Yes, sir. Soon, Thomas worked very hard to clean up the mess. Soon, Arthur was at the washdown. Thomas came. I'm sorry I tricked you, Arthur. And I'm sorry too. That's okay, Thomas. And I'm sorry about your record. That's okay. Maybe record meant to be broken. But nothing broke than being friends. Today, Thomas is going over a new bridge. But the bridge hasn't finished yet. Can you help Thomas fix the bridge? There are 3 pieces. Let's take a look, shall we? This piece is a circle shape. It's round, like a wheel. Which of these have a circle shape? Nope, that's not a circle shape. Well, this one. Nope, that's not a circle shape either. What about this one? Yes, that's a circle shape. Now the first piece of the bridge is fixed. Now, Thomas needs the next piece. This piece is a square piece. It's got 4 sides. Which of these is a square piece? This one? Nope, that's not a square piece. What about this one? Yeah, that's a square piece. The square pieces fit in. Now there's only 1 piece left. This piece is a triangle. It's got 3 sides. There's only 1 piece left. Do you think it fit? Yeah, it will fit. There we go. The new bridge is all fixed now. The bridge is finished now, Thomas. You can go on safely now. There we go. Thomas made over the new bridge. He could down without your help. Well done. Mighty Mac. It was summertime in the narrow gauge railway. The little engine worked very hard. They really made sure they had taken the summer holiday makers on good time. One day, a new engine just arrived from the railway. He can help out take all the visitors. Thomas was at the transfer yard waiting for the new engine. Hello, I'm Thomas. Hello, I'm Mighty. And I'm Mac. And together we're Mighty Mac. Thomas had never seen just an unusual engine before. Then, Mr. Purple, the fin controller, will arrive. Mighty Mac, you will take holidaymaker to the hillside. Mighty Mac stole the carriage. They're worried. We only work in the shunting yards. How will we find a way over there? It's simple. Look where you want to go and follow the direction will take you there. Mighty was nervous, so he steamed off. But Mac thought his way is better. This way! No, Mac, this way. Soon they went forward, backwards, forward, backward. They're very confused. They even have a ride on the turntable. That's lost. We're here! And why the holidaymaker's over there? Because you didn't look where you wanted to go and didn't follow the directions. Now you're late. Sorry. Said, sorry. And they puffed away. Soon, Mighty Mac went up taking the holidaymaker. But Mighty thought this way is quicker. This way? Said, no, Mighty, this way. Soon, Mighty Mac can't make up his mind where to go. Forward, back, soon went to over there. This way, no, the other way. Then there was trouble. The carriages spilled a lot of cakes and tea everywhere. Mighty Mac puffing around. Soon they arrived at dead end. The holiday side went to look around. But they didn't see it was a camping site at all. This isn't a camping site. It's not a good place for a holiday. Mighty Mac was cross. This is your fault! And Mac said, no, yours! Soon, there's this thing bashing. The holiday makers look. Stop! You can cause an accident, but too late. Mighty Mac, then there was trouble. The carriage went off the rail and hit a cliff. Then one rock and another. Soon, the track was blocked. And they're stuck. And it's all Mighty Mac's fault. Soon, it was getting sundown. They're getting very worried. Soon, the holidaymakers worked together, put the carriage back on the track. Soon, they put the carriage back on the track. You know, Mac, so holidaymakers work together. Maybe if we work together, maybe we can move these rocks out of the way. That's a good idea, Mighty. Soon, Mighty Mac pulled on and Mighty. Soon, they pushed the rocks out of the way. Soon, they made it out. The campers cheer and cheer. Hooray, Mighty Mac. Soon, they saw a flag. They knew where they had to go. That could be the holiday. The camping site. Mighty Mac come up to the carriage. Soon, they steam off, and soon they arrive at the camping site. Soon they arrive on time. You know, Mac, Thomas right. Look where you want to go and follow the direction will take you there. But Mighty Mac was so happy. Soon they steam off halfway back to the wall. The end.